What's up, Gups? This is doing a little new video, just doing a pre-release video of me opening my packs and my deck building process to see if I can maybe help y'all with your upcoming pre-releases. I know it's a little bit late, but just in case y'all got pre-releases on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So here, let's get into it. So there's a lot of good cards this set, but we're looking for some just like generically good cards. This one is a pre-release where we use a Rainbow Luffy, so keep that in mind. Sometimes your pre-release lets you choose your leader. So I'm getting some pretty good rares, like the 3 Sweet Generals is good, the Gloriosa is good, the Yamato is good, like Ben Beckman is good. I'll look through the commons later, but so far a couple of good rares. The Odin is okay if we pull enough Whitebeard or Wano cards to go with it. There's not a ton this set. My buddy opens the SP over there, kind of crazy. Stussy and Big Mom is very good rares. And then I got a last pack is a Dawn pack. I get Lead Performers and Pudding. Lead Performer is very good. Pudding could theoretically be very good if I have a lot of triggers in my deck. Okay. So now I get to sorting. Like the playables. Like I'm putting them off to the side. So I'm just like going through my rares. This counter event's not very good because I need more 12Ks or 12 costs to use it. So now I'm just separating into piles of playables, unplayables, and 2Ks. So in the playable section, I'm putting basically any card that ramps, like any blockers, any good counter events, and just good cards in general. Like good vanilla stat lines are good, cards that are impactful when they come down on the board, sticky bodies, stuff like that. So I'm just getting rid of stuff. Like the Jack is really good. The Citizen is good because it lets you, like, the thing about pre-releases, I think, since it's 40 card decks, you want to kind of see your like bombs, like your strong one-ofs and like that are just the most broken cards you've pulled. So I think a card like Citizen is very good because it's a 1-drop that replaces itself and basically lets you like cycle through your deck to find these better cards. You play it like turn 1 and stuff to boost to your consistency. I'm just looking through these, see if I want to play them. I think Frank comes in for an interview here, but now I'm setting it up. I got my 2Ks over there. In a 40 card deck, I like to go 12 2Ks, kind of like a standard card deck of 50, but I think this format has a ton of like power reduction and stuff like that, so I think it's like good to have a lot of 2Ks because it makes it really hard for people to lethal you, because the pre-releases like this is just so hard to lethal someone if they have blockers, if there's not a lot of way to rest those blockers, you have a lot of cards in hand. There's a lot of card draw in this pre-release, and there's a lot of blockers and stuff like that, and there's not a ton of way to rest blockers. Like you have Ben Beckman, Yasop, the Shanks, like all the like the Shanks cards kind of rest things, but nothing like crazy good. You know, nothing that costs like 2 Dawn to rest something, or there's not a lot of good unblockable as well. So as long as you have a lot of cards in hand, a lot of 2Ks, I feel like it's way easier to protect your board, and your board is really, really important in pre-release because there's just not a lot of removal. So I'm separating them in like different stacks. I'm putting my blockers in the middle just to see how many I've got. I'm putting like some playable cards over there. Like the top right pile is like the rares and SRs that I'm playing for sure. They are like very good. Typically I wouldn't play the Jotun, but because I have the Ace and the Marco to combo with it, it's kind of good. I also have a 2K, the Nekomamushi, and like the cat and the dog that gives us something rush, so I can play that out and give the Odin rush, which is a little funny. So I got like a little bit of synergy. So I'm like counting the cards that are guaranteed going into my list so I can make some cuts based on those. So I'm never cutting any of the blockers, I don't think. They're just too good. My high end just doesn't look that good right now though, but I pulled 2 ramp events to help get to my high end. Like my Jack is really good. The Howling Gab is okay. The Lead Performers is very good. And then like my only other like high end is the 9 cost Shiki, which is not that great. It's just not that great. It's a 9 cost 10k body that end of turn if I have 2 cards or less in my hand, my opponent has to bottom deck a card. But I was thinking with my game plan here, since I have like 2 ramp cards I can hard mulligan for, or I also have the Yamato, so like kind of 3 ramp cards I can hard mulligan for. I can try to I can just kind of try to ramp, and since the ramp cards, so most of them require me to trash my cards in my hand, maybe I can ramp to Shiki and counter out aggressively in the early game and have the Shiki live, and it really like gets value throughout the game. And since I ramped, they probably don't have the Dawn investment to KO my Shiki that I play out. So yeah, I just had to cut those. I look through one more time to see if I have any other playables. Something in my mind right now is if I should cut the pudding, because the pudding is very strong. Trash and trigger, draw 3. It's very good. And the cards, the 4 cards I'm hovering right here that I have, I want to fit into the deck. This is very good. The Wang Jing and the Captain John are just really good stat line. Also, they're like basically blockers, so I like it a lot. The 0 cost event is a way to rest some blockers or rest some characters, and also it is it's also a just turns your bricks into 2k 1k. And the 1 cost Shanks event there is a 4k counter event that also pops 2 rested 6s, and removal is at a premium this format, it seems. So I actually do cut a chump blocker for it. I deem it is necessary. It is kind of hard to see what to cut for these 3, but I'm thinking right now to cut the Parasparrow because I don't have a lot of synergy with it, and then cut the pudding because I don't have a lot of triggers, and then probably cut, can't really see it because of the glare, but to also cut the what is it called, the oven, because it's a big mom card that doesn't heal me, and it's just not that synergistic in my deck. So I'm making the cuts here. See, I decided to cut I put in the Wang Jing, and because I'm not running any triggers, I think I just decided to cut the pudding to put in another high-end piece, which is this Shiki. Looks like I'm taking a long time to decide. Yeah, and I start sleeving. So as I'm sleeving this deck, I'm just gonna go over my general game plan. So it looks like what I want to do most of the time is to go second, because second gives me the most outs of finding ramp and just cheating out a big guy, which is very strong at this format. I just hard mulligan for my ramp cards. Probably on 2-Don I can play like ideal curve 2-Don I play a blocker, 4-9 I ramp 3-Don, and then I have 7, and then I'm going up to 9, and 9 I can play my Shiki, lead performers, Jack, or like Ben Beckman, Aramaki, like any high-end piece, like Odin maybe even as well. So that seems to meet my plan. My deck is not the worst going first. I can definitely curve out. I have a Yamato to ramp to go up to 7. On 3, on 3 I can play the Yamato, go to 4. The next turn I go to 6, and then I don't have a ton of good 6-Don plays, but it just gets me the ramp and puts me back on even curve. Got a little couple of good synergies. It seems like I can control the board pretty well. Like I have the sweet commanders for reduction and healing. After I establish big bodies, I can use it to help clear. I have a Gloriosa, which is very good at clearing. I have the Jack that has character rush and reduction. That's very good. And I have the Shanks event that KOs 2 rested 6s. So I actually have a pretty decent amount of board control, which is the name of the game here. In this format, I like taking my first 2 life very early. Like I just take the first 2 swings no matter what, because the cards in hand is just so much important. And yeah, so I didn't open too good this pre-release. Don't have a ton of crazy cards. Only open 1 SR. So definitely gonna be choosing to go second if I am given the option, because my courage is way better second, just given my game plan. And this deck, I actually went 4-1 with it, which is very surprising. I think I got a little bit lucky in my games, but you know, pre-release is a lot of luck involved. You only can do so much. And I just won it by doing what I have been saying throughout this video. And I also used the same strategy of like deck construction to get my first place finish at another pre-release I went to. To be fair, my deck at that pre-release was significantly better and way easier to deck build around, but I went with the same general like rules of that I'm going over here and strategy. So yeah, I guess I'm not very good at doing these types of videos, but I hope this little yap sesh could help some of y'all in your next pre-releases. I will see y'all in the next one.